stick with the 60. The 30's nice, but it is a very subtle change in the lighting and the shadows, so it's not really super, super noticeable.
Whether I'm in my house or out on the street, I want a hat right now that can bring me the heat. It's a teeny weeny beanie. It's a teeny weeny beanie. It don't cover your ears, cause you still need to hear. It's a teeny weeny beanie. Have a bad hair day, but I don't have the time. Need to make it go away at the drop of a dime. I can't smooth it out, looks like a rolled out of...
I just genuinely don't like fucking Jimmy Fallon. Oh, that's Rogue Trader.
Keep scrolling if you enjoy the
No thanks.
I don't need this menu. No, I don't. I already know just what I want.
The fuck? Is that two dudes? Somebody like Zelda.
This is going to be a very good year. This is the worst! Bankruptcy! I am running away from my responsibilities. What is happening? I'm gonna stop worrying about calories.
Oh, I forgot about it.
I tried. Oh, my life! I understand nothing. Well, happy birthday, Jesus. Sorry your party's so lame. The reason your belly gets big is not because you got a little fat beneath the skin. You get big fat under the muscle, way inside where those organs are that I showed you. So if you're struggling to lose weight, you need to see this right now, because Harvard researchers have just discovered that weight gain has little to do with diet or exercise. After studying over 170 years of scientific data, these researchers discovered just one common factor in all overweight people. And it's not genetics, hormones, toxins, your gut, or anything
Alright,
else.
can we please? It's another one of these
But
fucking
instead,
things.
with your body's ancient fat-burning cells. They found that these fat-burning cells...
Oh, for God's sake.
What'd you do? Excuse me. Somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one.
God, she did not age well, but oh my God, I wanted to fuck her back in those days. She was so fucking hot.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam Wolf, and we're back in The Witcher 3. Excuse me while I take a sip of my drink. I'm just going to double check my microphone real quick. Forgot to do that. Check. Okay, we're good. Easy enough. Gonna be hopping back in here. Oh wait, that is that. Okay, I'm an idiot. All right, there we go. Gonna be hopping back in here and continue our search for Ciri. Oh, I like this song.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on.
Well, friend.
The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
But we do actually have to, I think we're about to continue our contact with Corrine, the Dreamer. The Dreamer Witch, or whatever she wants to be called.
What was it happened to Foltest again?
He died, and there was nothing I could do about it. Is that why he asked that question? Because he knows who I am. I used to be Foltest's Witcher. And so now he's just gonna, he's trying to poke and prod. Oh look, all the rats are in a line. Dude's definitely drunk. Let me get all the contracts off the notice board, because that's what we do. Oh, there we go. It's only 2. That's okay, though. We're just going to grab as many contracts as possible. Whether we do them or not is, well, that's dependent on how the game goes. I might actually, grab this.
A Witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Oh, this is actually one of those. Never mind.
Never mind. Farewell.
For now. Oh, too bad your buddy left. Oh, we gotta go upstairs. Dude, why are there like 5 shirtless men in one sitting? Also, I don't know if any of them were talking to me. They'd know better. This room. Hello, Corrine. Been waiting for me, I see. Have a talk.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
That contradicts what I just told her.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. It was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
And she really is skimpy, isn't she?
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
The hell was that?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the Rosemary Thyme in their will.
The Rosemary Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The Rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Damn. I don't know. Alright, she's sitting on the chair. Don't know what the hell he blew up. But it was a very strange dream. I mean, dude, could you dress any skimpier than that? Psh, I think not. She can keep the cow's milk. It's fine. I'm already, like, chock full of stuff. I'm at 43 out of 60 weight, so gotta be careful. Don't want to overdo it.
I've seen better.
Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Heard? Albatross hasn't returned.
Everybody knows. Crew's gutted and played.
Oh, it's daytime now. I must have slept longer than I thought.
See it in your face.
To the dog's life.
Yeah, right.
Alright, so we're gonna see Dandelion for the first time.
Well, save me. I'm dying.
It's very, he's very flamboyant looking. Obviously, I know he's not gay, but, like, boy, those artists just draped in what looks like to be silk. I basically wanted to tell her pretty much anything I could. Look at that, dude, the waypoint system is really busted. I don't know what the hell happened. I wanted to tell her pretty much anything I could to maybe see if I could get the maximum amount of, like, I don't know, power out of her or something, or just maximum knowledge out of her. So I just kept telling her stuff. I'm sure Geralt would have been happy not to tell her all that, but whatever. I'm playing Geralt, damn it. Wait, it's locked. There aren't people in there, so I'm gonna have to... Okay, what's that? Is there...
I never come Come back, you stinking stanky.
Oh, here we go.
All we wanted was...
Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get!
Okay.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
Nice. I like that. I'd like to take that saying into my own repertoire of insults.
Geralt in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to...
Ah, here we go.
Care to join me?
With pleasure.
For old time's sake, Zoltan.
Gotta get around him.
You're looking at the wrong guy, dude.
What? Lost your nerve?
All right. Constantly getting triple teamed here.
Told you this place was told you, didn't I? We can't kill him. Reminds me.
There you go.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Get out.
Leg it!
I'm gonna take that. Take Dandelion's planner.
That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Oh, wow. I grabbed it before it was done.
5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suche?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
I mean, witches don't read, so we're just gonna go. Oh, well, I mean, we have to read it. But it literally takes 2 seconds, and then it'll just give us what we want. Where is it? There it is. Alright, well, alright, stop spitting on everything. Alright, we got 3 points. Here we go. Here we go. What do we want to... Oh, we can have another mutagen. Noise. Alright, what do we have in there? We've got vitality of plus 50. There's another vitality. Oh, there's more. Attack power. 50, another 50. Okay, so this one is Wraith mutagen. This one is a werewolf mutagen. Lesser blue, which is sign intensity. We're going to go with the good stuff. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know it actually attached. What? Wait, why would that attach to that? Well, you think that this vitality would actually attach to this, but I think it's because it's... No. Huh. Well, hold on. Doesn't say anything else. And this doesn't say anything. That's descriptions, that's hiding them. Why did it attach to that? Is it because this is green and that's red? I mean, I didn't even know. Maybe it's because it's got the red aura around it. So that means I would have to have something green there, right? But that doesn't make sense because that's all alchemy stuff. So I have no idea what it's talking about. Well, whatever. Might as well do it. Oops. Okay. So now, what do we got here? We got adrenaline points, increase both weapon damage and sign intensity. Right. We were working on that, weren't we? Might want to max out my fast attack there. Well, let's get this first. There. Okay, that's just 1 point. Okay, good. And then we do 2 points here, max that out. I can't do anything more here until I actually get more points. So, heightened tolerance, increased potion overdose threshold 50 to 60. Or do we have more passive or general stuff? Okay, that's just one. So here's the thing. I might, once I get everything unlocked, which is not until level 30, obviously. 12, 15. What an odd way to go about that. This is up by 3 each time. 18, 22, 26, and then 30, which is 4. I think once I get everything unlocked, which by that time we'll probably be almost done with the game anyway, I'll move all this stuff down here, all the general stuff down here, and then like sign stuff here and melee stuff here or something like that. We'll get it organized. Clearly I don't understand the mutagens because That new one attached itself to my light attack. And for now, maximum vitality. That's place power lasts forever. Adrenaline points. For now, we're gonna keep that point. Do a little save. Right. Let us go talk. Hey, Nate. The freaking nut. You nut. What's up, dude? How you been?
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no bad cut. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
That was a hell of a weak slap.
Stupid wench. What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Close enough.
Yeah. Close enough.
This greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Me.
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Let's dance.
Bring it. Yeah. Let's do it.
So come on now. He killed him!
Yeah, you don't want none of this, do you? Alright, ladies, stop. Stop screaming. Jeez, they were annoying.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
What did she
Don't
complain about?
thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And... no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Women. They always seem to like the guys who treat them like crap. That's chapter for build my first PC, so you can be a pro gamer now. Yeah, how's that going for you? You playing for an esports team now? For me, it's fine. Things are fine. Just working. Playing through The Witcher now. Gone through a lot of games this last year, so this one's going to take us a while. But I definitely want to hit up Dragon's Dogma before the second one comes out. That may not be possible, though, given how slowly my playthroughs go.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You, Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Okay, I don't swing that way.
Thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Oh no.
He's a cross-dresser.
So you're...
Dude.
Elial.
Doesn't even make a good-looking woman.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean, how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear-fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Why is Geralt's hair blowing in the wind when he's indoors?
Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do I
dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
I feel like this is prepping me for Baldur's Gate 3. With how weird this dude is. He's a cross-dresser. Or one of the earliest cosplayers, for all we know. You feel like you're running out of games, you get bored real quick. Well, I guess it depends on what you're really interested in. I'm going through my library, trying to find games that I haven't finished, which is not a very hard thing to do. And, picking the ones that I'm interested in at the time.
8 at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. You just gotta just look at position.
I'm the furthest I've been, I think, in the main storyline in this game so far. I'm trying to stick to the main storyline, but I feel like at some point I will get kind of like caught up, or at least the leveling will get caught up with me, and I'm gonna have to like maybe do stuff off stream or something in order to keep the streams themselves consistent.
Nothing new.
maybe I'll do like side quests and contracts offline, but it'd be kind of, I wouldn't want to do that just because like it's part of the experience. But at the same time, it's like if I don't, boy, I may not be able to finish this by the time that Dragon's Dogma 2 comes out. And that may not even be the next game I play, I don't know.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside, class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Can I sit down?
Bit? It hurt him much. Will he die?
No.
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day,
My daddy's
I saw
a witch hunter, tell a
He
man.
chased his old
You
friends,
rats.
and then he killed him.
Liar. That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he
Oh.
but catches a cough, he's as good
There,
as
yeah,
in
that
the
didn't take
grave.
very long.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. I perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Damn, if a pansy like Dandelion can freaking get women to fawn over him, I certainly can. At some point in my life. Maybe I need to start writing poems and silly songs on a lute.
Hey, not like that. Draw it out. What difference would it make? Grey one. Drawn out, it sounds like
I'm actually curious, would this actually look different if the ray tracing was on? Not gameplay, you idiot. Yeah. Okay. I mean, the game does look different, but it's just like... it's a very subtle change. Okay, there's nothing on this notice board. It's just little notes, not actual contracts.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep.
Hello.
Surely this is no chance encounter.
Well, there's a looker.
Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we do.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
I mean, if I go with them, I might actually get something out of it in terms of, like, another mission. Maybe some benefits to knowing her. Yeah.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way then.
Plus, I don't mind staring at her a little bit more, yeah.
We've arrived.
No,
My father
no
owned
shit.
A similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
I knew this was gonna come up.
Beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
I really, even though I need a saddle, I really don't want to. Just because it's like, I just want to... Yeah, I might win a saddle, but if I lose, then it doesn't matter. No.
I'd rather resolve what I have to with Molly.
Very well. I shan't insist. The attractive one, that's Molly. Speak to her. The Baroness and I will place our wagers. You can then ride back to Novigrad with us if you wish.
Wrong button. They said she was on her way. She was literally sitting here this whole time. Let me take a look at the Baroness a little bit more. No, come here. No. Come here. Not bad. Oh wait, the saddle's right here. I'll just take it, right? How do I get down? I guess I just go around. Really? I just... How... Oh, it's right here. Like, how do people get up?
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's
She's definitely not terrible to look at either. I don't know if I should have let him have this one, because she's gonna see me as like a dolt. Yeah, I'm gonna throw him under the bus. We're not that close.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
Yes.
But Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his...
She's looking down most of the time. It's weird.
I'd so like to see him.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Dude, how is Dandelion nailing all these women? Alrighty, Nate. Have fun, man. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Appreciate you dropping by. Oh, wait. No, wait. Oh. Where are we going here? Seems a bit out of the way. Return to Novigrad on my own or with? Oh. I see. Well, I might as well return to Novigrad with them. Because we're going back there anyway.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Actually, I came here with the Baroness.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
He said I'd say the same, which means you wouldn't. Hours? Dude, it would have taken me like 5 minutes. The audio's doubled. Well, that's weird. It shouldn't be.
Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Hold on. The audio's doubled. The hell? Oh, my freaking microphone's been on the whole time. That's weird. It shouldn't be. How did this turn on? I never touched that button. Hold on. Never touched that button. That was weird. I never turned that on, and I don't even know why. I usually assigned it to the second one, and it is, but it wasn't activating. What the hell, dude? Alright, great. Thanks, OBS. OBS just screwed me. It wasn't telling me that it was activating. That actually kind of annoys me. Thanks, Matthew.
No luck. Driving in slippery the bugger as quick as a top. What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Civilization ends at this camp's boundary.
My regards to you.
Well, this ought to be easy to figure out. Find a way in. Damn, it's a hell of a freaking villa in the middle of the city. It don't make no sense. Wow, puking over the side of a cliff. Never thought of that one.
Fancy men like me, whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
I'm gonna try and literally just break the system here.
Do what you must, but behave.
Or maybe I just go around, I suppose? It looks like it. Seems as though you can't just climb anything. You have to climb where the white markings are. What the hell? Oh.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer
Another
this
looker.
instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room, now.
As you say, miss.
Ooh, fiery. Cracking that whip.
Won't you realise what you've gotten yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Okay. I hope she is good at gripping swords.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss.
I'm not gonna hurt her. I'll hurt you if you don't put that knife away. Oh, jeez.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Didn't we just meet? I'm confused. She just acted like we just met. Oh, she likes you, brother.
You're quick.
I don't tend to hit ladies, but you asked for it.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
I'd say I'm handling it pretty well. You're up against the wall.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Am I meeting two different people at once?
And how on earth did you get in?
I'm so confused right now. What? Yeah.
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes. In the garden.
What
So
is she
what
on?
was it you said? Why are you here?
She's lost her memory?
Before I ask, Gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword.
No, she didn't.
One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense.
Ah, twin.
But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
It's a twin. I could just keep beating on you like this. Oh, I definitely blocked it. Come on now.
Stop flaunting and fight.
Come on.
Ratted. You're quick. Damn it!
Telegraphs for moves all the time.
If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Oh, I'll give you something.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds
Yeah, called it.
whispering about?
Freaking
You
twins.
asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Okay.
So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Can someone
Let's get some
please
answers.
explain what this is all about? Which of you met with Dandelion?
No need to get angry, instructor. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know
Ooh,
that.
aging bard.
I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
What are two young Nilfgaardian aristocrats doing in Novigrad?
Dying of boredom. Papa's a diplomat. He also has many business dealings in Novigrad. He's a member of the Trade Corporation. Takes us along everywhere he goes, and must then find us new tutors in each spot. And so in Novigrad, the task fell to the poet Dandelion, Rosa's betrothed. Edna!
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Did I just, like, break my oath to Yennefer? To only be with Yennefer? I mean, you know. No harm, no foul, right? As long as it's not with Triss, then I can't possibly get mixed up in a 3-way mess up. Because that, I know, happens. So wait, same time. 8 a.m. apparently. I mean, you know, what guy hasn't thought about maybe tag teaming a pair of twins, huh? Am I right? At least I get one of them, maybe. I don't know. Depends on what's going to happen if I do come back. Is that even, like, a thing? Can I just do that? Or is it a quest? I'm just going to look and see if it's actually a quest or something. Oh, there. Go to the bar tomorrow to give Rosa... Yeah, it's really fencing lessons. Maybe. I don't think it is, but we'll see. And it said tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow could literally mean at any point. But I mean, it's like, I guess if I come back to their place at 8 a.m., then that's probably what's gonna happen. Well, she doesn't know what won't hurt her. Well, I mean, I don't think she cares. But yeah, no, I mean, if it's some random woman and not somebody like Triss who she's gonna interact with, then I think I'm in the clear. Jeez, all right, a little aggressive there, lady. At least I got one of the twins. Like I said, it'd be great to get both, but, you know. And he's Geralt, you know, I have no doubt he'd be able to. What? Whoa, 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 what? What's going on? What's going on? Did they run because they saw me? Like, what the hell's going on? Stop doing that. Oh my god. Just noise everywhere. Why were they screaming? I wasn't doing anything. I'm just running. They must not see white hair all the time, even though I'm sure there's old people who live here. So it's a bit rude of them, I'm not gonna lie. I feel a bit hurt. My feelings.
Monsieur Zoltan, you old bum. What's that? Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with their own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. But dandelions what matters now. So, How'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
I'm gonna have to retitle the stream afterwards. We only dealt with Kareen once. This whole thing has been about finding Dandelion.
Willows. Since it'll be here 2 days later.
Oh.
You all right? Your pale as death.
I'm always pale. Stop making fun of me. You got an eternal fire guy spewing nonsense and some woman spewing her guts. That's when in Novigrad. She's just like over there.
Make him shit in your stew, tramp.
Was she calling me a tramp, or is this Priscilla? No, she just a rich townswoman. Looks pretty good to me. All right, now I gotta. Oh, after sundown. All right, well I could probably just go up here and just meditate. I'm on stage now. This is my show.
They say
All right, so after midnight. What do you mean I can't do that now? Is it because I'm indoors? That seems a bit weird. I guess I'll step outside then. Can I only do it during or outside? Why won't they let me meditate indoors? Just makes no sense. Oh, well, I said midnight. I said after sundown. Whoops. Now I can go up to 8 a.m. and go give her her lessons.
Come on, let's find some arse rest.
I'll show her my sword work.
Start soon.
This is a great song.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress to bind our form. fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace, you flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet.
All right, PDA, PDA.
Dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him!
Uh-oh.
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
I knew that was her.
We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
Is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
There's a good reason I don't pour my heart out to bards. They always babble, as you just demonstrated. But listen, besides giving you the details of my affairs, did Dandelion mention his own plans, where he might be going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
Well, that was weird.
A reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault?
Sheepdip.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Horson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the road.
Okay.
This trip is nearly night.
Out of the way, out of the way. You're standing in the middle of the walking area. All of you are. Get out. I have to go talk to some underlords. Or overlords of the underworld, however you want to put it. I have a feeling it's not up here. It's probably, yeah, it's down there. Well, then why does it look like it's leading up there? You know, this waypoint system is something else, man. Probably the worst I've ever seen.
Anybody there? Open up.
That's not really what a door sounds like when you pound on it that hard. That's better.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuven will have time to see you.
Wanna bet?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy.
What happened? Getting down.
Meeting is
Okay.
in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
I mean, it's not like because I'm in a bathhouse I have to take my clothes off. That's ridiculous.
made this robe here. Your equipment will be safe.
I doubt it.
Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Whitehair. Nice bum you have.
You can't even see my bum. Well, I mean, yeah, I might be pale as all hell, but I won't blush. Okay, how come the rest of you aren't topless? I mean, you know, I don't mind looking at that. And she's doing a little dance. Okay, cool. All right.
And Junior cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse.
Cleaver's is bigger.
The body back.
Yes.
Yes. All right, here we go.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Junior's a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Reuven's a big boy.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Boom.
None of your business.
Your friend got a death wish. No, just short on manners. Witches aren't exactly the sophisticated urban types.
That's what he thinks.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Plowing fortune teller?
Assassins!
As I said. Oh, don't kill the women.
Bloody hell. I
Leave them
fucking
alone.
knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
I'll take the sword, please. Of course he'd go for the two-handed axe. I guess I won't. I'll just take a mace. Also, who is that guy? Apparently we know him. Alright, Whoreson's henchman, of course. Remember, I've got magic. Would seem as though I'm doing quite well here. I can just keep doing this. Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep going. Just keep swinging. Done.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
Explain why my abs are so ripply.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing happens not here. He tanned the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam, you know, but then who's not heard of this patron?
Oh, that's the King of Beggars.
Supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means. And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
How are you, Reuven? Disappeared for a few years there, only to reappear here in Novigrad?
Oh, I've been here, there. Spent some time in Zerrikania, matter of fact.
What did you do in the desert?
Sought oneness with nature. Magical place, really. But I missed civilization, so I'm back. Aim to plant roots in Novigrad, become a respected citizen, and who knows, someday, maybe even a town councillor.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, wanna find Horson? Find me first.
Geriatric.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it?
I genuinely don't remember this guy.
6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
The steel cock has gotten me where I am now.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam, and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect, but we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bug a bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf.
But you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Whoreson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
See if I can't find Whoreson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Whoreson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remained that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
From Master Spy to Master Criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings?
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
No idea what you're talking about.
You are the worst liar I have ever known. Glad I don't need you to win a poker game for me. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to. Be so kind as to follow me.
Okay. Also, whose are those? Might as well use it. I could just drop down, but nah. The hell was that?
Bart! No, Bart, stop that now!
Bart, man. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart, huh? Bart, less thinky. Bart, less thinky. Bart, sadless.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there? Siggy Bart take. Good Siggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom!
That was the vision that he had of Dandelion.
To common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff, and you will help me get it back.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Jorfun. Oh, God.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your fun gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff up a lip.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pops antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Ooh, new potion.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
I mean, do I have to do this now?
You've gotten yourself into.
Kind of want to go give her some sword lessons. I didn't really plan on doing this. Wait, it's over here. It's not over here. What? I guess, do I make it? Potions. No. Okay. Is it not a potion? I don't understand.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall.
Okay, there's the spores, but the thing is that I don't have... Oh, it's... There it is.
I thought Witcher's potions were vile. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
How long does it last, does it say? 360 seconds.
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
I'll take all that. We've got drowners, don't we?
Definitely came through here.
Yeah, we do.
Runners, of course.
I keep forgetting that I can't do that. Gotcha. Looks like the other one burned. I did it again. Thank you, gentlemen, for wasting my time.
Another trinket.
We've got a ring and a pearl.
The thug Dijkstra hired.
Can we not, gentlemen, please?
That stench.
Guys. Douchebags.
Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Need to burn the corpses. Otherwise, drowners will never stop congregating.
Okay, burn the corpses. I guess I just can do that.
Maybe now the drowners will go feed elsewhere.
Okay, where's the other guy? Oh. Never mind, I already ended up burning him. Whoops. By accident. Oh. Oh. Okay, that was lucky. Locked. I wonder if that key is like somewhere. I can't go that way. Oh, here we go.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely.
I guess Pop's mold isn't in this direction.
It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel.
Weird graphical glitch there. Any more drowners, or are we good?
Coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Had to pop another one. No pun intended, of course.
Yet another shiny bauble.
Why does it still say that there's an enemy here? This is weird. Alright, so clearly I went further in than I was supposed to because, well, this is the spot where we're supposed to be.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Oh, right. All those bodies are up top here. Probably should go loot them before I go back to him. See what I can get off these guys. Goat hide, apparently. Twine. Nope, not that. Empty bottle. Ooh, chicken sandwich. Don't want a shirt. I don't know if this will bring me any kind of cash, but I guess I'll take it anyway. Linen. Okay, that'll come in handy. Ladies. Oh, wait. No, what the hell? I'm trying to examine, but it won't do anything. See, happens just sitting there eating. Because of course he is.
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse, one of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah. A cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb?
The hell's he getting mad at me for? He started reminiscing.
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a...
I know the...
Trail leads to the...
Yeah.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Good lord, man. This, that's why I said examine. I guess we'll just keep going with this one until we finish it. The hell is that? That's what I thought. I'm looking at this like, wait a second.
Surface. Oil looks like.
Well, how would that be here if people just used it?
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty is beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel? Who's that?
I've heard that name.
Was that, you mean? Old coot's been eating dirt since last week.
It's the alchemist that the first chick talked about.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Dude might be paying me, but that doesn't give him any right to talk to me however he wants. He'll know the back end of my blade soon enough. But for now, I believe we must call it an evening in The Witcher. I so wanted to go back and give Rosa her sword lessons, but that'll have to be for another time. But that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And join me again next time. We will continue right here, back in the bathhouse. We're going to look into Henkel, or whoever this guy was, and see what really happened. That explosion was in his vision of Dandelion, so you know Dandelion's involved, but who did he hire? We'll find out next time. But definitely join me tomorrow, as I have the bowling league is having a Christmas party after we're done bowling on Friday, and I told them I'd make brownies. So, and I'm making brownies from scratch. I'm talking like not even the packaged stuff. I've got the majority of the items. I just need baker's chocolate. So I should be getting some of that probably tomorrow. And then you guys can join me back here tomorrow evening for some baking. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf. This is The Witcher 3. And I'll see you guys later.